Perfect.
What is up, everybody, to With a Grain of Salt podcast, episode 38. I am Eddie.
I'm Eric.
Howdy, it's Andrea.
And again, like always, we're not experts in any of the things we talk about, so take what we say with a grain of salt.
That's good. I'll take that. At least it actually looks like you are. Camera angles are everything, folks.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, just because you see it one way.
There you go.
There's a good, like, this
Going
distance
on.
from her finger to the rock. So, how are you guys?
Yeah, could I offer you a blanket, Andre?
I'm freezing.
Under the weather.
I am not feeling well at all either.
It's not COVID.
No, it's not COVID.
You have to disclose that.
Yes, it's not COVID. Last night my dad's like, "Oh, let's go have a family dinner together." And I'm like,
Which is a
"Okay."
terrible idea.
My dad was like, "I guess."
That never ends well.
So we go. My dad wants seafood, so we go to Dirty Owls. They're in Annenberg.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not sure what that is.
Looks like it was pretty dirty.
I don't know. We had a botana, a fish botana, and it was fish with shrimp and had like was French fries at the bottom.
Hush puppies.
No, it wasn't that.
No hush puppies.
Yeah, it wasn't that crazy.
What?
But nobody liked the fish, so it was mostly me just eating the fish, and I think it was just me eating all that fish just fucked up.
It was
my
probably
stomach.
everybody else's sense of self-preservation that kept them from eating the fish.
Yeah, because like my dad had a couple, like probably more than anybody else, and then my younger sister said she had some too, but
It's
they're
always
fine.
the one that paid for it. It's like, fuck that. I'm going to eat this. Get my money's worth.
But oh my gosh, no, it fucked up my stomach. I woke up 2 different times last night to go throw up, and then I woke up. I had to go to work at 5, so I woke up like around 4:15. I was like, let me go to work. I'm hopeful, thinking like, it'll get better. Like me just moving around, doing something will take my mind off of it. No, it did not. I could only do it. I could only go to work for an hour and a half. And I was like, I can't. I'm leaving. And I think this whole weekend's like important. Like you can't miss these days. I'm guessing because it's the Super Bowl.
It's like your Black Friday, basically.
We have a lot of Black Fridays.
Moments.
Like, you know what? Just don't leave. If you leave, you're in trouble even more. But since I had to leave, I was messaging one of my managers. I was like, what can I do to get the least amount of trouble or points against me as I can?
I was about to ask you that. I was like, does that deduct a point?
Well, the missing an important day, you get 2. It's like double. So I was like, I'm pretty good. Like, I don't have any points, and I don't want to start getting them. So I was like, what can I do? And she was like, you know what? Go get tested for COVID.
And go get positive, and then that way you won't get any points.
No, not
A
positive.
crisp $5 bill.
I need this to be positive.
It looks positive, right, Doc?
I'm just gonna... there you go.
No.
How'd that get there? In your pocket.
So I went to go get tested, and she's like, don't do a rapid one. Do one that's going to take a couple of days, just in case you don't feel better tomorrow. So you can be excused while you wait for your results. And so that's what I'm doing.
So you're not doing anything tomorrow?
I am not.
I'd say we should record something.
It's the Super Bowl, Eddie.
It is the Super
We
Bowl.
don't have to do it during the fucking Super Bowl.
Dude, the Super Bowl takes like all
It
day.
takes the whole day.
The whole
it's
day.
A family event, Eddie.
family events. Shut the
You
fuck
don't
up.
you don't watch Super Bowl.
The
or
rest
you
of your
wouldn't
family
know.
doesn't. You're the only one in your family that even watches it.
Yeah, I think so.
No, it's a
I'm
family
the-
event. Shut the fuck
I'm the
up.
only family member that really doesn't.
Doesn't?
Yeah, my dad and my mom and my brother, that's like their thing. Like my older brother doesn't give a shit. For me, it's like, if I miss it, no, well, I miss it. It's okay. I've been, what do you call it? I don't mind skipping it. I'm just, being considerate in case you guys have family time. In this case, it's probably a horrible idea. Don't spend
If
family
it was-
time,
if it
especially if
was-
your dad wants a
If
family
it was like the
outing.
World Cup or something like that, then my family would probably want to do something. Everyone except my dad. But because the rest of us we're into it. But for the Super Bowl, nah. That we're very much Mexicans in that regard.
Not very much American. No.
My last name's Alonso. Kind of fill in the blanks there.
Your first name is Edward. American.
Eduardo, but
Oh shit.
He got you there.
I have 3 first names.
3 first names. He's like the whitest person here.
Alonso
Eduardo.
is his
Just
first
like
name.
Bradley. He has 3
Eduardo
first names.
Francisco Alonso. Francisco is a first name, but it's my middle name.
Yeah.
And Alonso is the first name for a lot of people. Alonso.
I'm just saying, man. That's why people shit.
Like Bradley.
Like Bradley.
So many Latinos. So many Latinos have middle names too.
You're not getting the point. You
No,
really
you're
aren't.
just
You
making
really
shit
don't.
up.
I'm not making
It's,
shit.
it's not landing, and you're just hoping it
She's
does.
agreeing.
I'm agreeing.
Doesn't mean it. You two are the only ones that your parents weren't creative
Well,
enough to give you
okay.
guys middle names.
I have a middle name.
Oh yeah, Mitchell.
It's not a first name though.
Mitchell's not a first name. Yes, it is.
I mean, my last name is not a first name.
Ah, yeah.
That's why I don't qualify. I'm not in that group.
My
Right, Emily Elizabeth, where's your big red dog?
my parents thought, I was like, why have 2 names? You're just one name. We're only gonna call you one name. Boom. So I mean, why would they give me 3 first names? So
You don't have 2 first names.
that's why my parents didn't like the idea of having a middle name. He's like, why you want?
The fuck?
2
Did
names.
they think they charged them extra for the extra space on the birth certificate?
No, they just didn't think. They're just like, what? It's not worth it. We're not gonna think that hard of a second.
I
name,
actually
so we're just
don't
gonna give
know a
them
lot
first.
of people that have middle names.
Really?
Yeah. Alan doesn't have one.
Oh, there's a lot that Alan doesn't have.
He has friendship.
If only he was here. Should have.
It's okay. He's doing big boy things.
Yeah,
I promote that.
He's in a meeting, literally, which is
With corporate.
he's in a corporate meeting.
Which, to circle back, my store is starting to do the point thing too.
Oh
They're
god.
picking that up with Walmart. I'm like, it's okay. I'm gonna be gone in April, so I'm good. It's all good.
Write that
It's
down.
fine.
9:20.
9:20. Gotcha. Did I inadvertently say something?
You
Yes.
said Andrea's place of work.
Oh, okay. My bad.
We can hint at it, but we can't outright say it.
Yeah, it's some.
Well, I
sometimes
mean,
slipped
like,
out. That's why I
there's
have
there's
this
literally
sign.
nothing stopping us. Like, from actually revealing where we work, but it's probably better that we don't.
It's a safety precaution.
yeah,
because
it's just to be safe.
we need money to eat.
Yes.
And to continue this show, because I have to pay for the internet and the electricity. Otherwise, we won't even be able to do this. Well, I mean, without the internet, I could just give you the file. Now that we figured that out.
Files, yeah. Upload it on McDonald's Wi-Fi.
Hey, if it goes, it goes. That mean it works. It works.
With my
upload, didn't it?
I can do one
Took me all
episode.
day. It's 6 Big Macs, but I got it.
Now that we're recording at 4K, I can do one episode. I can upload one episode using my hotspot.
Sweet.
Because we went from about each episode being an average of like 6 or 7 gigs. The last episode we did was 34 gigs.
4 gigs, yeah.
Cheers.
4K, guys.
Yeah, that's 4K for you.
Yeah,
So-
it'll cost you.
It'll cost you quite a bit. I have 3 hard drives, and I'm afraid they're all going to fill up eventually.
They're all gonna fill up. They're all gonna fill up.
They're all inside the computer, too, so I can't just, like... It's going to be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, wouldn't that be sweet? Just like, if you're sick, just swap out the part that's wrong, you know?
I wish I could
Like
do
a
that
car.
with my pancreas.
Right now. That'd be great. I hope you get better, Andrea. I really do.
Well, right now, I'm not feeling... it was just nausea and vomiting that I was feeling from the fish, but now I'm just cramping. women problems. Am I right?
Oh,
when
women
fish triggers the
problems.
fish. I get you.
Jesus Christ. 11:28. We're not trying to anger half our community, Eddie. You fuck. Jesus Christ. No, because your stomach's all wacky right now. Are you still open for some food suggestions?
Like
Like a
what?
certain dessert
What do you mean?
Oh.
in a brown crumpled bag?
Oh, I was like, what the hell are you
Take a
talking
fucking
about?
hint.
Well, I was thinking like, when you said that food suggestion, I was like, maybe I should have cooked something. For this
I should have
episode.
cooked something. Why didn't I cook anything?
I was thinking like, what if I had made some carne asada? I haven't done that for a while. But yeah, something I want to go pick up today. These are chocolate bars from a company called Mazna. It's a local
Black market.
company here.
Because they look imported, Eddie.
Well, because they kind of are.
What? We just made them here.
They're made here, but they source their beans from.
You just said you went to the factory. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
12:35.
Oh my gosh, you guys are impossible. They make them here, but they source their beans out from different countries. This one, like each one says the name of the country they're from. Venezuela, Vietnam, Colombia, Tanzania, India, and Mexico.
I want to try the Tanzania one
Well, we're going to try them all today. However,
first.
we're going to need
Yeah.
some chocolate to cleanse our palates. I mean, some water to cleanse our palates after each one. I'll let you guys...
It's like more chocolate.
I'll let you guys...
Chocolate.
All right.
Oh, let's take it over.
Fuck it, Andrea's not trying it.
Maybe I
Get you
won't.
some water.
My stomach's really... I don't cramp a lot. Like, I've been pretty good. And we're gonna do some period talk, guys. So, my period's been pretty good. It doesn't last that long. And I don't usually get cramps. But when I do, they fucking suck. And so, I'm just... Yeah. I'm
Here's what I
trying
heard.
today.
And here's what happened with my wife as well. That if you get so fit, like your body fat percentage is real low, that you stop having cramps. Is that pretty common, or is that like a abnormality?
I'm
Fact
not
or cap?
sure. I know, like...
I accuse you of capping.
You lose like so much weight, you get real skinny, you stop having them. I know that's a thing.
Facts,
Facts.
Eddie.
Facts.
Yeah, my cramps are pretty bad. What do you want me to say?
It's a different kind of cramping. Eddie.
My legs.
My leg.
Was it yesterday that your leg cramped up? He like Captain Morgan his leg onto his car.
Yeah, I was like,
And
yeah,
he was
this
just like,
puppy
"Eh."
gives me a... It's like, oh,
And then he just like straightens up, puts his leg on the ground. He's like, it's happening. It's happening. And I was like, what the fuck is happening?
I
He's like,
forgot to
I'm
wear
so
my New
confused.
Balances. That's what. Yeah.
"Alright,
brutal.
let me
Okay,
see.
which one do you want to try? I'm gonna try the Tanzania.
I'm gonna go with
Pretty simple.
Colombia. I want some of that drug money.
I'll do Vietnam.
Nam
Okay.
flashback.
Just fucking flashback. Alrighty. I got to see when I went to the factory today. I walk in, and there was like a group of people there. I was like, "Oh, hello." They said hi, and then one of the guy was like writing their names down.
A customer.
He was like, "Hey, are you here for the tour?" I was like, no, I was."
Did you walk into like a tour? Like
I
this
walked
whole
in.
thing?
Well, he was like, "Are you here for the tour?" I was like, no, I'm just here to
like a
check the
Kramer.
place out." And he's like, "Well, we're gonna be doing some tasting right now. Do you wanna try some before you buy anything?" I was like, "Fuck yeah, sweet." So they let me taste some. I'll just get a square.
They're all in just 3 square. Oh, okay. Try that.
All right.
Oh my god.
Tastes like chocolate.
Mine doesn't. No.
Or got a
That's
rock.
pretty sweet. Like if you if you put like 6 teaspoons of sugar into dark chocolate, this is exactly what it tastes like. Because it's bitter, but it's really sweet. I'm not used to that. Not used to that at all, man.
This is dark chocolate because it's 70% cocoa. Or cacao. You won't believe how many people.
Cocoa.
Yeah, you won't believe how many people at the shop, when they asked us to put like cocoa in their smoothies, they're like, "Can you add some cacao?" I'm like, "Some cocoa? Yeah, add some cacao." I'm like, "That's the fucking plant, dude." Or they'll be like, "Cocoa?" I'm like, "Guys, it's
You
not
want the
hard."
leaves too and the roots? Yeah.
It's like these are the exact people that try to pronounce everything correctly at Olive Garden.
They think they're legit Italian.
When in reality, they just sound like morons. This was good. I'm gonna try. Which one did you get? Vietnam?
Vietnam.
What kind
I'll
of
try
rating
none next.
scale are you going to use? Like 1 through 10, 1 through 5?
I have no idea. So far, I know Tanzania was pretty good because it has like the aftertaste is almost like you just ate a chocolate covered raisin.
I taste that. Yeah.
Yeah, you really have like the differences between these are really, really subtle. Well, at least from the two that I tasted Mexico.
2 grams of dietary fiber.
I'm getting
Okay.
a little aftertaste of Pepto. Oh shit, that was from this morning.
That's from me.
It's like,
Pepto.
Suddenly my upset stomach is not so upset. I can't
with the water.
put this thing back in here. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, the water's a better idea.
This is gonna be terrible for Spotify. Sorry, fuckers. Alright. Do you guys have a favorite chocolate?
Reese's.
It's hardly chocolate. It's like 20% chocolate. The rest is all it's just a block of peanut butter.
Hey, well, they make different types of Reese's. Some Reese's that they make have more chocolate. I guess, yeah. No, I guess you're probably right. But the mixture of the chocolate and the peanut butter. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I'm a slut for some peanut butter. I think I actually said it last podcast.
Yeah,
You
you
did.
did. You did it with the crumble cookie. I like M&M's. And it is for the reason you think, for the chocolate, not for
Okay.
getting that M and Mussy.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
It's a big deal for some reason. I don't know. It's just trending all over the news. Just changing, rebranding, I guess you could say. This is the Columbia one. Okay. I don't know how I got this far.
The Vietnam one. It's a little more subtle. It's a little like creamier. I don't know.
Noise.
I'm liking it.
So creamy.
Bailey's. Creamy.
I don't know what my favorite chocolate is.
I've tried Godivas before. They're alright. I think they're too creamy. This is weird. Do you want to try the Tanzania one?
Yeah, I'll get it right now.
Tarzan?
One thing that I did go to like a seminar done by like the owner of this company. At least I think he's the owner. Because he did say like I started this company, and I was like, oh, okay. But
Just the clothes on my back.
he says that like well, that's what he said. He was like, stay away from like the big companies like Hershey's
Like
and
Nestle?
stuff. Because 80% of the chocolate industry is all done by child labor. So I was like, ooh.
Trying India. I'm trying India. See.
Oh, I thought there was like child labor in India. Like,
Probably is.
maybe.
Not to say because of India, but there's child labor everywhere.
Yeah. See that? I mean, what do you call it? I know most parents here, they worked like at a very young age, anyways, in the fields. Why is that included?
I mean, my grandma at least made it fun. I specifically remember planting corn, and she was like, 3 fingers into the soil, put the kernels in, tap, tap, tap. I don't know, we just did that for about 16 acres. Probably not 16. It did look a lot bigger back then. I was like
You were tiny.
5.
Everything looked a lot bigger. You get like these like phantom taps.
It was
in your
probably
sleep.
more like 2.
Tap, tap, tap.
He just wakes up and he's doing like,
I honestly can't remember how big that plot of land was.
A cold sweat. 3 fingers.
It's a new record.
22, 30.
No, not cutting it out. A little bit of an ASMR.
I didn't like the Columbia one.
No?
No.
Too much Escobar?
I feel, yeah.
What's wrong with it?
I feel like it's too rich. For
It's
my
pretty
liking.
rich.
Bean to bar.
Yeah, they told us about like the process of, you know, getting the beans from the plant, and then they like roast them. They even like showed us like freshly roasted beans. I don't know how freshly roasted they were, but like this is like each step of how the bean looks every time. And he even told, and let's see if I remember correctly, but cocoa powder is weird. Cocoa powder is a byproduct of white chocolate.
Huh.
Like, the way you get white chocolate is you get the cocoa butter out. You like squeeze the beans to get the cocoa butter out, and everything that's left is just grounded up, and that's your cocoa powder.
Huh.
Of course, I'm not a chocolatier. I'm not an expert. Grain of salt. I might have misinterpreted it, but
You missed 6 steps, Eddie. Actually.
yeah, apparently that's how they do it. Whatever's left, it's all dried up, and then you just. I was like, that's pretty neat. I didn't know that.
How lucky is it to be like, what do you call it? You just walk in and, oh, they did a tour. They're doing a tour right now.
I had
You need
no
a golden
idea what was
ticket to
happening.
get in.
I
but
only
we'll
went
make the exception.
The only reason I went today, I was planning on going tomorrow, and I looked at my phone when I got out of work. I was like, oh shit, they're closed tomorrow, and I got out of work at like 3, and they close at 5. I was like, I should go. I should just go today. So I went, and I walk in. They were like, "Oh, hey!" And they're like, "We're about to start a tour. Did you want to be part of the tour?" I was like, "How long's the tour?" They're like 2 hours. I was like, "Yeah, I can't really do that."
the longest
Guy.
tour.
2 hours.
The fuck?
Well, at the end of the tour, you make your own chocolate bar.
Ah,
Do you have it?
I didn't do the tour.
Oh, okay.
2 hours, bro. Listen. Pay attention.
But the chocolate bars you make are like double the size of these, and you choose your own toppings because these aren't the only ones they have. They have like protein bars, which I've tried, and they're freaking delicious. They have keto bars.
That's hard to do. Hard to pull off.
They have hot chocolate. But yeah, they have you make your own bars. You can top it off with like almonds or whatever. And they even give you like a special packaging to put it in. Like I guess it was somebody's birthday in that tour, so they put like birthday girl. I think the larger bars are about the size of like the Wonka bars from the Johnny Depp version of the movie. It's about that size. These are a little pricey. No, these are $4 each.
Yeah.
And the bigger bars are $8.
God damn.
I asked the guy, the owner. He's like, I was like, what's like how expensive is a good chocolate bar? He's like, honestly, best of the best of the best is probably going to cost you about like $11 to $13 a bar. Not from his. Like, I don't think he sells anything that expensive, but he's like, for just a bar of like the most amazing chocolate you ever have, the best ever will probably be about that much. I'm assuming he means about this size. But I don't know. He very much he was talking about different like what's it called? Chocolatiers and stuff from around the world, and pretty much because he told the story about how he was training with some guy who's like a really good chocolatier or like knows his shit about chocolate, and he was like, so why are you train, like I don't understand like why you would train who was essentially going to be your competition. And he's like, yeah, I must have said something really stupid because he got really mad at me. And he's like, no, you're not my competition. We are all in competition with Hershey's. And because they're like,
It's true.
they're like really against Hershey's, because child labor and whatever.
It's an interesting way to take on big companies, big chocolate.
I mean, let's be real. Let's be real. Like the worst chocolate, American chocolate is pretty bad, and everybody says the same thing, the same description. It tastes like vomit. Because kind of does. But like, I'm not saying this is gonna be my favorite chocolate, because I don't think it is so far. Plus, I don't think I wouldn't buy this often.
India's really good. I think it takes the place over Tanzania.
Really?
Yeah.
India?
Yeah.
I haven't had the Indian one yet. I'll try it. It's this one, right?
The blue, purple one. I can't know my color wheel today. It's just-
Like, are you
taking a day off.
colorblind?
But
Legally
yeah,
blind.
I was talking to him. He was saying like, because I told him I was like, I'm trying to be a chef, but kind of need to expand my horizons a bit, learn a little about chocolate. And he's like, it's great. You learn a lot. It's really cool, but it's such a difficult industry. Like, it's so fucking hard.
I never thought it would be. It hasn't even crossed my mind at all.
I think the one thing he said that a lot of the stuff they do that wow,
Right?
that's really good. Huh. That one just hits you. I like this one. Damn. Okay, this one might be my favorite so far. But a lot of the stuff they do was developed by Mr. Hershey. So, and then I think he's the one that was the genius that came up with like milk chocolate, like putting milk in the chocolate, whatever. I think they said that chocolate was popularized when Columbus took chocolate back to the King of Spain. King of Spain hated it. He was like, the fuck is this? Then the chef got a hold of it. And apparently they got like, not this company, but some museum somewhere has got like notes from that chef that like put a bunch of stuff in it, like almonds, and I don't know what he put in there. But he gave it back to the chef, the king, and the king loved it. So, I don't know. I learned a lot of like...
So the king tried to eat like a pistachio, just... Oh, fuck that.
I guess. Because
It's like, no.
they let us try the roasted bean by itself. It's super bitter. Super bitter.
What was going through the cook's mind? You don't eat it raw, you eminent jackass. Grinds it up. Makes white chocolate. Are we gonna try any more? know.
Yeah,
I'm done.
Good
Y'all
for
can
now.
keep going.
I'll try some more later.
Yeah, I'm just like, whoa. You put the pause button. Halftime on the chocolate.
Yeah, it can only take so much.
Sugar rush and everything.
These don't have a lot of sugar.
No, yeah, they don't. I was saying
That's a lot of fiber, though. I don't want to leave.
I'll be pooping. Maybe it'll help my stomach feel better.
Maybe. Eat some more chocolate.
Have some Mexico. Oh, fuck.
Oh, for sure. Yo.
Of course, it's the Mexican one that falls.
Oh, boy. Yeah, that's my lineup. Colombia last. Tanzania second.
India's first
India's
so far.
first so far.
That was like it just I took a bite, to a little, then boom. It's like, oh shit, that's great. But yeah, that was my little foray into the chocolate world.
accidental run.
Accidental
side quest.
Accidental
activated.
side quest.
How dope would have been if he just gives you the keys. This is you now. This is your life.
You must now make chocolate.
I would have ran that company to the ground. I have not a fucking clue how to do anything with chocolate. Like I can cook with chocolate, whatever, but to make chocolate, like bean to bar, nope. I'd ruin it. Maybe I'd just be like, just buy something.
What do you think of the chocolate that they put in Gancitos, man?
In Gancitos?
Yeah.
I had too many Gancitos growing up.
Just left a bad
Pretty
taste
biased.
in your mouth.
No, I mean I can still eat one just fine.
Vomit.
I can still eat one just fine. They taste fine. It's just like I'm just done with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that I'm not calling it disgusting or anything, because they're okay. I mean, they very much tasted better to me as a kid. I just don't really eat them anymore.
Yeah.
Like those cosmic brownies, Little Debbie cosmic brownies. That's what I've heard people say, like, oh, I used to love these as a kid. Now I'm like, what
The brownies with the little.
the colored sprinkles.
That's
on
me
top.
with the Star Crunch.
Yeah.
Star Crunch is so good.
It's delicious, but as a kid, that's all they would give us, and just done. Not to say like if you handed one to me now, I'd be like, ew, disgusting. Like no, they taste fine.
I got a cosmic brownie story.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah. So,
Oddly specific.
no, before like one of the hurricanes that would come by, like the day before, my dad would get
stocked up on cosmic bread.
yeah, my dad he went to the store and he got us like a bag full like, goodies, Star Crunch, all that little Debbie stuff, some donuts,
The
too.
essentials.
Just to calm us down, I guess, like in case like the power goes out or whatever.
Because you got a little worried.
Yeah, just to calm us down, so we don't go crazy. And the first day when we lost power, I ate all the cosmic brownies.
Oh my god!
All of them. But I think I was the only one that knew about the stash.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because I saw him like go to the pantry, hit it.
You're like,
Guy.
I see you.
Yeah, so I just ate all of them, and I got sick from that for 3
You
days
should.
without power.
You deserve it.
I
You
deserve
deserve it.
Good.
Since then, I was just like, I could care less about the cosmic brownie. But if you want one, go ahead.
Did y'all hear about that? They made those sweets into ice creams.
Oh yeah,
Little Debbie.
Yeah, my wife, she's keeps she keeps sending me notifications on Messenger. Hey, here it is. This is an article. Oh, this one. Watch out. It's really good.
They made.
Have you seen these in our store lately? Wow, weird.
They made what's it called? They made the cosmic brownies. That's the only one I've tried, and I thought it fit well. It was good. It was good ice cream. But then they also had zebra cake, strawberry shortcake, honey buns, Swiss rolls.
That's what I'm interested in, the zebra cake one.
Well, my first choice, I wanted to get the Swiss roll. I wanted to try that, but one of my coworkers, she's like, I'm gonna try it. So she tried it, and she got back to me, and she was like, it tasted very bready. Like, they just stuffed it in and tried to make it ice cream. Really, I don't know. It didn't. So she said it wasn't good.
I just shoved it in the ice cream.
Yeah, so So that's why I was thinking like, okay, well then which one
It's
can I
literally one
try?
like giant Swiss roll with ice cream filling.
Probably.
You got one guy at the factory just trying to tear it up. That shit in
So like
there.
all I'm thinking about is like cold, frozen,
Bread.
wet bread, and that's like no.
It made
thank
me
you.
sad.
You never had bread pudding? Just freeze that shit. It's fucking delicious.
I've never had it frozen. Probably
I never
chilled.
had bread pudding, no. Never.
No? I'll make you some.
Yes.
But so
Okay.
I was trying to think which one is like less bready, and that's when I thought cosmic brownies. It of course it has the cake, the brownie, but it's like mostly like almost like half fudge. So I was like, you know what, this would probably be good because I know I've tried ice cream with like brownies in it, and it worked. So
Brownie
I tried
batter from Dairy Queen.
I tried it, and it was it was really good, and then it had like the little sprinkles in there. It was good ice cream.
Huh. Alright, good to hear that one wasn't trash.
Yeah, but that's probably the only one I'll try. Because I think they even had like Nutty Buddies one too.
It's got peanut butter in it.
It does. And it's wafers, so that one probably would taste good. Because it's not as bready.
I've had plenty of ice cream with like wafers in it.
Yeah. So that's why that one probably will be good ice cream.
It'd probably be pretty basic, honestly. But like the safe route.
Mm-hmm.
But the zebra cake is... I wonder what... Now I'm like, how would bready...
Yeah.
How, like, what exactly should mean by bready? I feel like that's the only thing I can... I'm not saying she's crazy or anything, but like I very much want to feel that sensation. Like they call something I saw online. They called it the flavor. When you get, and we should try this next episode. But when you get Mike's Harder Lemonade Cranberry, and I think Baja Blast, and you mix it together, and it's just like, oh no. Mike's Harder Lemonade Cranberry with Gatorade Cucumber Lime.
I like Gatorade cucumber.
And you mix it together, and it's just like...
You're like the few people that do.
You're like, there's something there, but my brain can't comprehend it.
It's like Flavor Town.
It's like, from what I hear, it's really freaking weird. Like your brain's trying to make sense of it, and it just can't.
It's
and I want to try it.
It's like a different color on the color wheel. You just can't really...
It's like an ugly brown.
Yeah, I don't know. Here, I'll see what I can find here. But...
Baja Blast with alcohol.
Not Baja Blast.
Oh, well, we said Baja Blast, but Baja Blast with alcohol, everybody.
Oh, the seltzer?
Yeah, I want to try
fuck
that.
Seltzer.
Oh, pre-made? I used to put in like tequila.
No, they're making it. They're actually going to make us
Okay.
some alcoholic drink with Baja Blast, and they're going to sell it.
They did that with a certain few Taco Bells up north, and I think that was the result. People loved it. So
Yeah, they're like, we can make
Now
a lot of
package
money
it.
on this. Let's sell
There you go.
it.
It's marketing in the right direction.
Let's see here. I've mixed cranberry Mike's Harder and cucumber lime Gatorade into a drink I like to call the flavor. Because, like, you drink this shit and your tongue is like, there's a taste here. You are experiencing a flavor. But when you go to open the door, there's no flavor there. It comes back with an undefined error in the flavor column. It's the missing no of flavors. It is so absolutely and definitely... It so absolutely and definitely tastes like something. And that thing is nothing. And...
I think I would call it the ding dong door ditch.
this guy was like, I'm going to make this, BRB. Okay, so I found a gas station that had this stuff, so I made it. Diagnosis? It tastes? Question mark? So now I'm like, I tried it because I was curious, and it's right. Like, it's a flavor, and it's not. It is a flavor, but not really, and I'm erroring while drinking the whole thing. It tasted familiar, sort of, but when I try to figure out what, I drew a blank. It's like a common flavor, and it's brand new. It tasted like something, but that something, I don't know what it is. Like,
I'm gonna call it the 4Ds. Ding dong door ditch.
I think we should try it next week.
I'll put it in a red Solo cup.
I want to try this. I want to experience this flavor, or lack thereof.
The phantom flavor. Another one. Another good one.
Yeah. I'll make some food for next time, and we can give it a shot.
Da-na-na, da-da.
I'm gonna pass on that.
On the flavor?
On the flavor, yeah,
Okay.
because I don't
You
want to die.
Oh, we're not gonna put Everclear in.
No, but it's all sugar.
It's just a sip. I'm not asking you to drink the whole thing.
Not like, think of it as like a wine tasting of it.
Hey, you can spit it out if you don't want to swallow it.
41. Inadvertently.
Are you feeling well enough for an Am I the Asshole?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, moving on.
We should, by this time we should probably make a little musical note.
Oh, for Am I the Asshole?
I guess I should start making up graphics for these things.
Alright, so last week I said I had 3 options. I asked y'all to choose 1 to 3, and you chose. Who chose? I think you chose. You said chose 3.
I chose 3. Yeah.
So why did you choose 1 or 2?
Feeling odd today. 1.
Alright. So let's go, everybody. And this week's episode of
Am
I the Asshole?
Asshole.
Very sad
Asshole.
edition. Very
Oh,
monotone.
no.
Oh no!
No, it's just my voice. I'm not gonna be it.
Okay, alright. Okay,
Not
I
gonna
thought
be-
I said, oh shit, am I the asshole for killing someone?
Or looking in the eyes of a soul that's leaving the body.
Oh man, I gotta tell y'all something that happened at the store today, but it'll be later.
Okay, that's for later.
Alright. Again, am I the asshole? This little thing we do where I take the story
You're
from
like at
the
40%
subreddit.
energy.
I told y'all to get ready. This is how it's gonna be. From the subreddit, am I the asshole? Where people, they talk little stories. They want to know, like, am I the asshole or who is the asshole? Let me know. But this week's episode is, am I the asshole for going to meet my in-laws, who my husband has never introduced me to, with his sister? Okay. So I married my husband after dating for a short time. He never introduced me to his family, even though he's close to them and visits them multiple times a year. Whenever I asked him why, he would always tell me it wasn't the right time yet, and he would take me to see them one day. I met his sister when she showed up on our doorstep out of the blue. She had no idea I existed, and according to her, neither did the rest of his family. I like his sister a lot, and it was her idea for me to meet my in-laws since my husband didn't seem to want to introduce me to them anytime soon. She told me some of their family would be in the city, including their parents, and she would introduce me to them if I wanted to meet them. My husband isn't home at the moment, so I decided to go. We went to dinner and it was awkward, but they were very nice. They were upset with my husband hadn't told them he was married and because he hadn't invited them to the wedding, but they said that they didn't blame me for it. After I received a call from my husband, who was furious I had gone to dinner with his family without telling him first. So, am I the asshole?
We're missing something.
There's
huge.
a lot. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of context that needs to be addressed.
There's a lot we don't have here. Like, why didn't this guy tell his family he was married? I don't think she's an asshole at all. Given what we have, given the information we have, I don't think she's an asshole. However, I feel like I feel like the whole thing should be, is he the asshole? Because she's done nothing. I don't see her like even thinking she did anything wrong.
Yeah.
Like, if the guy doesn't want to introduce her to his family, that's on him. Fine. The reason why? Who knows? Maybe he's living a double life or something. I don't know.
Maybe there's another family.
Busted.
Well, I doubt it because I'm pretty sure they would have spoken up. But his sister was the one that was like, "Oh, I'll introduce you," because the sister didn't even know. She just happened to run into her by like showing up at their doorstep, and then she was the one that invited to meet the parents. So, what is she gonna say? Just no, I don't want to meet. It's gonna look pretty bad.
Well, she wanted to meet them anyways.
Yeah, I know, but like, let's say like to appease her husband, what is she gonna say? Like, oh, I don't want to see your parents. She like first like because that's gonna come off as pretty rude.
Three things could happen in this scenario. One of them is, one, their parents are racist. And so he's like, oh no, I gotta hide my wife from them.
Okay.
Two, like you said, they're living a double life, and he got caught in the web and they exposed him. Or three, she's not that type of person, like, to bring home and meet the family. Like, he's embarrassed of her.
Like I said,
And at that point, why even get married?
like I said, this is
yeah.
way too. There's way too little info. I think we need to know why the husband.
Did they
Well,
say
even
that?
like even if he had the best intent, the best reason to not introduce her to her parents, it's obvious she didn't know. She doesn't know what that reason is. At least from what we were given. So even if he had the best reason for not introducing her, I don't think she could be the asshole anyway. Because she doesn't know. Unless she straight up knows and just ignored it completely and it was a valid reason. But I don't think she's an asshole.
Do you have anything else to add?
Maybe they're both shady. Maybe the family's shady and he's shady, and you know,
Maybe it was the last time she was ever seen.
in the toilet with the Reddit post at their house.
What's the
That's it.
consensus there in the comments?
Is there an edit?
I'm sorry. I totally just hit the mic. Well, I want to say, I think it's weird how you're marrying this man. You know, you marry someone, you know, you're joining their family, they're joining your family. I mean, it's pretty. I would want to meet my spouse's family, and I would hope they would want to meet mine. Because I mean, like, if you want to show them your spouse to your family, that means, okay, this is a big deal. Like, they really mean something. And the fact that, like, he didn't even tell them. He didn't even tell his family that he was married. They had no
I
idea
would
who
say
this girl was.
That'd be a big step, but I mean, he's taking a lot of steps. He's already married with her. That's legally binding, guys.
So things are
like, that's a bigger step.
things are getting pretty serious. We just got married. Maybe it might be time to tell the parents.
Did she say, like, the short amount of time that they've been together? Did she say specifically, or just
Like what? Like how
a
long they
short
were
while?
together?
Yeah, like a few
No.
months.
But
Missing that again. Something's not right here, guys.
we're still getting a lot of.
Very
I
vague.
think it's mostly not the asshole. I don't think I've seen one that says that she's the asshole. There's a lot that's saying, like, that this is just weird. Like, I don't understand, or they probably just need more information, that they're not gonna say what they think. Like, they can't give an answer. But there's a lot of people saying, like, oh, this is just red flags. Like,
Red fucking flags. Like, this guy's on the battlefield just waving that fucking thing. Like, weird.
Devil's advocate. She is the asshole. She should respect her husband's wishes.
oh my goodness.
She's being disobedient.
God.
She should just stay in the kitchen
Well-
and not give a fuck about the family.
I didn't say this. The pastor did when I went to go.
What?
When I went to
That's how you say when I went to confession.
not confession. The I went to go take classes in order to have our baby baptized. We had to take classes, and our teacher wasn't there because she had a medical emergency. So the person that filled in was one of the pastors, and he was Old Testament. This guy was like over 100 years old, and then
he
he's
was
like,
Old Testament, which is completely against the it's not the teachings at all, but okay.
Yeah, no, he's like ancient. That's what I'm trying to get across here,
Yeah.
Eddie. All right.
Oh, man. Oh, wow. Just because you're clueless. All right, go ahead.
Oh my God, here we go. But anyway, so he's old as shit. That's what I'm trying to get a point across. And that was his whole thing. He's like, the main reason why marriages fail is because of the woman, and she's working, and when she should be in the kitchen.
All
And
right,
my
I'm
wife
not
was
gonna
like a
say.
teapot. She was like,
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say the reason they fail is because they're not in the kitchen. But don't women initiate most divorces? Like statistically, that being the thing.
I don't know. I don't have the
I'll pull it up.
the Carfax on that.
I'll pull up that video, Jamie. What's the word I'm looking for?
Analytics, something
Whatever.
like that.
Nearly 70% of divorces are initiated by the women. This is according to a 2015 research study conducted by the American Sociological Association, which suggests 2/3 of all divorces are initiated by women. Among college-educated women, this number jumps to 90%.
Damn.
So, it's your fault. I'm just kidding. But I'm not an incel. That's what the Carfax.
Yeah. So my wife was furious, and I was just like agreeing with them the whole time just to piss her off, and it worked successfully.
You very
Because-
much know how to push your buttons.
The
Yeah,
next day you
'cause
get
I don't
a
want-
paper for divorce.
Right?
It's like, you're just perpetuating the whole thing. Add another one to the women.
Serves me right. Pastor Reverend Guzman was right.
You're over there joining the clergy. He's like, I can be a part of this. Fuck women.
Jesus Christ.
He becomes an incel.
I very much didn't want to participate in it, but I will do it for my little baby. But this whole time she was like, you should listen to what he says, our teacher says, this and that.
And then he
They're
says
very
that.
wise. The whole time, the whole trip over there. And when we get there, he says all this. I was like,
He's
yep.
like, yeah, I can get behind
Amen
this.
to that, brother.
Let's see if he wants to go to the bar after this.
So I love that. That was hilarious. But I'm also going back to the person being the asshole, that maybe like psychologically he wasn't ready for that jump. I don't know.
Then why get married?
Well, not the getting married part, but more like meeting the family part. Like
Yeah.
maybe he wasn't on good terms with them, but it's not the same. It's like a one-sided type thing.
Maybe
Like
he's a
his parents
speedrunner.
love him, but he doesn't love his parents. Like, oh, you ruined my life.
He's a speedrunner on Twitch, but he like speedruns live. He's like, all right. Next step, we're gonna go to wedding. I'm gonna show you guys family skip.
Grab a cone.
Just
You walk into this wall.
and suddenly you're married.
Or like the Nike Super Bowl commercial that Family Guy parodied. Don't just get married. Have a double life. Don't just have a double life.
Just
have
do
3
it.
kids.
Just do it.
Don't just do that. Kill your second family.
I don't know why that brought up that one Folgers commercial.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Have you seen the continuation of that video?
No.
They pretty much continued it. It's like
Or he's home from Alaska or something.
he's home from South Africa. Or I don't know where, but it's like the normal commercial ends with like she puts a bow, like he gives her a little box. He's like, "Here's your present," and then she takes the bow off the present and puts it on his his chest. She's like, "You're my present this year,"
They're siblings.
and they're about to kiss, and then
They're not in
No,
the
they're gonna
original commercial.
they're in the video.
Continuation.
I don't remember the actual commercial if they changed it or not, but it just says like Folgers. And then like
And then the
the
parents,
parents come in and they're like, "Oh no, he's here!" It's like, we sent you to South Africa to keep you two apart. And there's like, "But I love her," and they're like, "What's in the box?" Nothing. Don't worry about it. It's like, what's in the box? And then the dad's like fighting the girl for it. He opens it and it's a wedding. It's an engagement ring. He's like,
Holy
And
shit.
the thing ends. She's like, I just want to fuck my brother. And then it pans back to the Folgers all set up.
So dumb.
So stupid. But like that
That's
wasn't
brilliant.
really. It was a freaky commercial. Everybody was just like, hold on. Something doesn't seem right
Was
here.
that nice to their siblings?
I mean, if they're
Honestly.
yeah, because if they're like dating, he can just walk in to their to the parents' house or something. I don't
What are
know.
you trying to say, Eddie?
I don't know. It's just like
I'm confused.
well, if they're dating, the girl still lives with her parents, right? He's just gonna come back from his trip or whatever, just waltz right in before anyone's even awake,
Yeah, but
Well, he used to live there.
huh?
He used to live there. It's the
What?
brother.
Yeah, but that's not the case.
I'm
that's
saying
not the
if
case.
he was, assuming he wasn't the boy, like the brother. So they were just dating, nothing, no incestual relationship here.
I mean, technically, you could like break in.
I mean, he just like straight up just waltzed in,
Hmm.
and he started making coffee, and that's what woke up the parents. Like, he's here. I don't know.
Like the Joker, like a calling card.
It's the-
This is
How you know?
There's a massive hole in the bank vault. All the money's gone, and you see some Folgers.
Who made the coffee? What kind of grinds are these?
I think one of the things
Instant
they
crystals.
say is like, I just wanted to be with my brother and some Folgers Canadian roast or some shit like that.
Jesus.
Ah, man. Folgers and incest. Who would have thought?
Did they? Did they take a hit from that?
I have no idea, dude.
They're like, no. Let's release a statement. We had no no affiliation with this video.
I have no idea, dude. Like, it's so weird. I think
How
it's
did
so
we
funny.
get from chocolate to incest?
Coffee.
Coffee.
From chocolate to coffee to incest. Well, I went from chocolate to assholes to coffee. This is pretty
boy.
much how our conversations go normally anyway.
That's very true.
Yeah, like we had a whole we recorded a few gameplay videos. The three of us playing Mario Kart. We were very rusty. And then I showed Eric and eventually Alan some Hollow Knight. And all three videos our conversations are very much unhinged.
Oh yeah, if you like dark humor, you'll love this.
Yeah.
If you don't, if you're
Alan
sensitive.
talking about fucking the green M&M was a
Oh,
different
boy.
thing.
Yeah.
He'd fuck anything, honestly.
Yeah.
Hey, don't say that when he's not here. He
I'll
wouldn't
say it
give
to
a
his-
shit, but I
I'll
mean,
say it to his face when he gets here.
Can I play devil's advocate?
no. No, you can't. What, you like to fuck the Eminem too?
I'd like it to fucking DM. No.
Oh no.
What is that one thing they say? It was like women say men will fuck anything, but they like use anything as like a sex toy, essentially. Like, look at the shape of these mics. Don't worry, we disinfect them every episode. We don't.
Little Lysol. Good to go. That's it.
The remote control, a water bottle, a salt rock.
Oh, are you just still talking about things people put up?
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody does. Everything's a dildo if you're brave enough. Cactus.
You gotta be really brave for that one.
Stupid. I would say stupid is the right term. Jesus Christ.
Early internet was just, that's all it was full of, though. Just people doing, well, not shoving shit up their assholes,
I thought
but
it was like emailing, cat memes.
yeah, or like everyone trying to copy shit on Jackass. Like, you remember that one video of the guy jumping into a cactus?
No.
Yeah.
I remember the one video on Live Leaks where he tries to do a how-to video to get out of quicksand and dies. You guys didn't see that?
I think I know which
That
one you're
was
talking about.
fucking insane.
I know which one you're talking about.
God.
Like at some point he just like, you just see his head and he just give up. He just gave up.
He's like struggling and just.
Yeah. He has like one arm out and his head. You just see like the defeat in his eyes.
What the fuck?
He accepted
He
it.
accepted it.
It's so crazy. Live Leak was such a crazy place. Like I saw one where this guy was running from like one end of a racetrack, like the width of it, to the other side, I guess, to get, I don't know where. I think it was like a Formula One race or something, and Formula One, Formula Two, whatever. And as soon as he was about to get to the end, and like a car hit his back leg, like it was as he was going, but it was so fast, he essentially just like split in half. Like not split in half, but like one leg's like up here, the other one's like down here, pointing this way down.
The
And he just
snapped. Yeah.
Yeah, like he just like using like it was like hinged here, and it just like opened up,
Oh my god.
Like a
and he just like
nutcracker.
spins around, and I was like, holy shit! Like it's really fucking graphic shit on there.
I would want to go to a Formula One race meet or something.
You said the how-to video, and one of my favorite how-to videos ever is some one kid. I don't know what he was eating. He's like, you get some pudding on your carpet. Let's get it out before your mom comes home and beats your ass. And he gets like soapy water, and he just like starts scrubbing it, and it's like it's all white, and he's like, oh shit, this ain't gonna work. And he starts to panic because his mom's coming home, and he's just like desperately trying to get it out, and finally it cuts to the end of the video, and he's like, okay, I got it out. But his defeat just like, oh shit, this ain't gonna work.
Usually, when you try it,
Usually you try it
you
first.
try it first,
Yeah.
perfect it, and then show people.
Oh man, that's one of my favorite videos of all time. Oh my goodness. This is a very, I don't know about you guys, but today's been a very like kind of day. Oh shit, I forgot. I was going to tell you what happened at work today. So
Get it off your chest.
we get a lot of people. You guys know this, retail. You get a lot of customers just randomly tell you their life stories, right?
Oh my god. Yeah.
Well, this guy comes to the store and he tells us the reason he's there. Somebody, a family member of his, is on their deathbed, and they pulled the plug, and they're just waiting, and they requested. They were like saying they were hungry, but they didn't want anything. Like they didn't want much. Something easy to eat. I'll have a smoothie. So the guy's telling us, like, yeah, like, probably won't make it to the end of the day. And I was like, oh shit.
This better be the goddamn best smoothie ever.
I had him try it before he left. I was like, try it, make sure. You think they'll like it? And then they tried it, like, yeah, they'll like it. And then I was like,
Good luck.
all right. I told him I should
Have a
have
good day.
I should have given it for free, but I was just so like, what the fuck? Because it wasn't me that took the order because he went through the drive-through, but the girl that did, she was like, I can't do this. Like, I'm gonna go cry. So I talked to him at the window, and I was just looking at me in the eye, and I'm just looking him back at his eye. He's just like, yeah, she doesn't have long. And I was like, okay, well, here's your smoothies. And he's like, yeah, she'll like it. And then he drove off, and I'm like, okay.
Damn. How do you
Yeah.
break the silence on that?
Well, the girl that took the order, she went to go cry in the restroom, and she was like, "I need something to cheer me up. Somebody change the music." So I put "Happy" by Pharrell Williams.
That song alone is a cry for help.
She's like, "Thanks, Eddie. You're the best."
Morale.
But it was just, I was just like, holy shit, this is heavy.
I've had those uncomfortable ones, man, where they're like, "Do you think this tie looks good for a funeral?" Like,
Oh shit,
yeah.
we had another lady. She was like, just have to bring this up a little bit. She was just as sad, I guess. She's like, "Do y'all have anything like you can put like with energy in it? I'm going to a. I wasn't the one like taking her order, but I could still hear what's going on." She's like, "I'm going to a wedding and I'm just feeling kind of down." And I was like, "She's a bridesmaid." Just immediately called it like she's a bridesmaid. So they're like, "Yeah, we got energy. We can put energy in there." And she like, I take her order, or like I charge her at the window, and I look at her and she's just like,
The one that got away.
I was like, oh shit. Very much like always the bridesmaid, never the bride sort of vibe. Poor girl.
Damn.
She was just so defeated.
Add some sprinkles.
I was like, damn. She's like, "I'm depressed.
With the razzle dazzle.
I'm never gonna meet anybody, so I'm just gonna get a smoothie."
Damn.
Like, ugh. Today was very much like a sort of day. Very fun though. We have fun here.
I just slept all day,
Trying to
Lucky.
recover.
trying to recover.
I haven't had a good night's sleep in a while. I think tonight I'm gonna take some melatonin and just knock out. I don't work tomorrow, so I can finally do it.
Nice. I've always wanted to take some. I've never have, cause like I have a problem. Like I don't sleep as much as I can, but I can fall asleep. Like I don't have a problem falling asleep, which I mean I'm lucky. But I've always wanted to try it. Just to
I can give you
see.
some.
Yeah, but it's never like a day I want to. Like
Eddie's got
I'm
his
gonna try it
street
now.
pharmacist license.
Oh, hold on. I mean, I got it at Walmart. All right. So
It's
One
over
more-
the counter.
So it's like, I want some of this, but you got some of that good shit though. Put like, knock me right the fuck out. He's like, yeah.
nah, that's when you got to talk to Alan.
He'd probably be able to find it. I got some of that propofol.
Probably. I'm in the extremes when it comes to sleep. Either I'll sleep for like 3 hours and I'm good, or I'll sleep for 16 hours.
Damn.
Yeah, he very much will.
I reserve Sundays
Especially with that weighted blanket of yours.
Oh yeah.
If you put
Game
this
over.
guy underneath that weighted blanket, he'll hibernate.
Oh, just little. It's like a
Yeah.
little baby.
And Clarissa fucking hates it.
So what, she like she hates it that she can't be under it, or she hates that it has
No,
that
she
power on you.
She's like you can't do anything.
He doesn't exist
Yeah.
when he's under it. He
Yeah.
just doesn't exist. It's just her and the baby
I wake
and
up
her
to like
pregnancy, and that's
50
it.
yeah.
Like who got me pregnant? I don't know.
It's very much
50
like
text messages.
it's like peekaboo,
70,
but
yeah.
there he is doesn't happen for another
Yep.
16 hours.
Yep.
And then this guy wakes up, he's like, I feel pretty good.
Oh, not enough. Never enough.
I mean, I can't really talk because all it takes to knock me out is just sitting on your freaking couch.
Oh yeah, big time.
Last time I went to go, I went to go visit. I don't think you were there. I think you were at work.
Yeah,
But
sounds about right.
I was just talking, and I was literally talking to her, to Clarissa, and mid-sentence I fell asleep.
This was like this past week, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Did
I
she
got
tell
the
you about
butt
it?
end of that one. Yeah.
What happened?
I was like wrapping up work. I was putting away my gear, and then she like texted me. So, like she was like getting emotional. She's like, I was telling him my day, and he just fucking asleep. Come get your boy before I murder him. I was like, oh, come down. Come
I'm
down.
really sorry, Clarissa. I'm so sorry.
She just needed someone to listen.
I know,
Ronnie.
and that's what I went there to be, and then I just fucking...
That's... Poor Clarissa.
I'm so sorry. And I kept telling her, like, even Emily was like, Eddie, wake up. Eddie, wake up. And I was like, I'm sorry, Emily, I'm sorry. That's really rude of me to do that.
It's morning day, Eddie. It's morning day. That's what she says a lot.
That's
to
what
me.
she said. It's morning day.
Why are you asleep? It's morning.
I just couldn't help it. I'm tired, and that couch is amazing.
Best $300 I've ever spent.
Damn, not bad, not bad.
It retails like $1,600.
I should really use this couch more, but I just don't. But yeah, I felt terrible. I was like, I still remember, like, I like opened my eyes, and she's just there, like,
Like, really? Dead ass?
exactly. I was just like, I fell asleep mid sentence, didn't I? She's like, yes, you did.
I could just you talking about that's
It's
a whole
Mario
new level.
Kart all over again.
It's a whole new level. Damn, fuck. That's never happened to me.
Like I said, I haven't been sleeping well, I guess. That's the only thing I could say. Maybe I need to sleep earlier and like,
Probably.
because I wake up to open the store at like 4 a.m. usually, because so I can get ready and then be there by the time we open, or like in time for me to start getting ready to open.
Try to go sleep at 8:30.
Like an old
I think
man,
It's not hard. That's how I do it.
He does.
That's not the issue. I think I need to sleep earlier, not because I've been going to sleep like at 1 in the morning or something. I go to sleep pretty early. I think the latest is like 9, but I just don't get a full. I think I'm either tossing or turning, or I just keep waking up.
That makes sense.
So
You need to get your spine aligned. You go to a chiropractor.
that's terrifying.
Unwind your whole body.
I mean, I've
like
done
an
it.
accordion.
I've done it before. I mean, you referred it to me.
Yeah.
And then I did that when I left, when I was still working in the refinery in Ingleside. We were building a new unit for a company that makes Freon, and I was just like, my back is killing me. You know what? Eric told me to go to this place. I'll go, because it's like a chain or whatever. I don't know what to call it. There's some here.
Oh, franchised, yeah.
A franchise, and there was one in Corpus, so I was like, I'll just go there. And ever since, like, I felt like I felt better. I was gonna say it's just been manageable, but I haven't had back pain. Like, it's rarely there, because I can like I know how to decompress and all that stuff now. Of course, alignment, I should give it a shot. I can I don't know. I think he said, like, I'm not an actual chiropractor or some shit. I was like, excuse me?
So then what are you going to do with my back?
He just popped my back and everything. Like, he had me lie down on this thing, and then he's like, all right. So basically what
Made you
happens
sign
is...
an NDA.
basically what happens is they push you down, like, onto the... like, this weird table.
Yeah.
This bench, and it, like, collapses downward. And, like, they have to keep, like, resetting it. But, like, when they push you down, like, you go down with it, so there's, like, extra force behind it, and then it just... And it feels amazing. It's scary as fuck, because when it gets to your neck, he's like, alright, just relax your neck. And I'm like, I can't. I'm scared. And he just like, don't worry about it. And then just... I was like, okay, I'm still breathing. Am I still here? Can I still feel? Can I feel my legs?
One of those TikTok videos where he does it and then you just see heaven in the background. Oh no!
Damn.
I trusted you! I trusted you!
He's just like, the bastard. At least I'm here.
Surprisingly, I'm not down there.
One thing I've never, ever had that I probably should try to get somewhere is a massage. A professional massage. Everybody talks about it, how it's amazing. I've never had it. I should give it a shot.
I've only gone once. St. Mary's University I attended. During finals week, they would have like different days, different stuff. And one day they would have they would hire masseuses. Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Masseuses?
What was
Hour and 16.
multiple masseuse and
Mama say, mama
Masai.
sa, mama kusa.
Yeah, all three. Yeah. Stupid fuck. Eddie. You don't butcher a profession like that.
and well, they would give free massages, and I never gone, but I was like, let me go.
Probably did that for extra credit, right? Or maybe hours.
What?
Oh, the people.
Maybe.
Like-
That's,
Well, you get a massage, you get hours for
I
it.
know.
That'd be badass.
No,
that's what I thought.
not receiving the.
No, yeah, okay. No, well, maybe, probably, but yeah, it was all right. They asked like, "Oh, is it your first time? Have you ever gotten a massage before?" So they know like how much pressure to put. Like, okay, they're not used to this, so I'm not gonna go or put as much pressure. But it was nice. It was nice. I was kind of like sitting, and like I was leaning forward, and so they just did like my back and then some of my arms.
I should get some training in that. I feel like it'd be a nice skill to have.
Yeah.
Of course, it's not something I'd be like, hey, let me massage you. I'd be like, no, get away from me.
A random person down the street. Here, let me touch your skin. Fuck, Eddie.
Show up to somebody, just put it on
Yeah.
those collapsible tables. Just no.
What do you call it? I asked my chiropractor. I was like, "How long did it take you to get your license?" He's like, "Oh, over 10 years." I
Damn.
was like, "Holy shit, really?"
Well, I don't want to be a chiropractor. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
massage people.
Yeah, it's a nice, it's a neat trick to have. Like, I would like to take that on, and like deep tissue massage, because it falls along the lines with being a physical
Therapist.
therapist. Yeah, so that would help me down the line. And also bartending. Like, I would love to do that, mix drinks, but man, fractions,
Apparently,
weakness, kryptonite.
I talked to some bartenders, and they say stay away from mixology.
Yeah.
That it's like real pretentious. I don't know. I'm not a bartender.
Look
I
at
don't-
yourself, guys.
I don't have any like training in any of this myself, but that's what I've been hearing. Like mixology is like really fucking pretentious, and then I don't know. But apparently my dad used to be a bartender. He's like, yeah, I used to do it in Mexico, and all that. I was like, that's news to me. But I have a book somewhere, like hundreds of recipes for cocktails. I should probably. Well, I hardly drink anymore. But
Yeah, I've let that go recently.
Yeah, Alan
I'm
brought-
okay without it.
Alan brought beers yesterday for us to have during, like, while we were recording the game. I had one, and even then I barely had it. Like, I finished half. The other half I just chugged because I was like, I forgot I had it. And I think you did pretty much the same.
I didn't have any.
No?
Nah. Well, I had to take them home.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a long trip just to feel the buzz, you know?
Of course, I will drink for the flavor. You know, whatever
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah.
ends up being.
It's not like, this is my 10-year
Yeah.
ring here without drinking.
I don't know. Lately,
I
it
don't know.
hasn't had any pull for me. I haven't been tempted at all to drink anything. I still have that Everclear. It hasn't even been touched.
Yeah, I haven't opened it.
Maybe
We're
if,
supposed to.
maybe one day if I get just like, all right, this is just to get rid of all the alcohol. Why don't you just dump it out? and
It's
give it away?
excellent sanitizer, to be honest. So just keep it around
I
for
could just
that.
make my own sanitizing wipes.
Or if we get into a
Ow.
civil war, it's a good Molotov cocktail. Uprising.
Yay! Great,
inflation.
$40 of a $40 like hand grenade.
There you go. I don't even know how much hand grenades cost anyway, so.
Let's look. Oh no, I'm just gonna put
No.
me on some sort of list.
Depends where you get it from. Who's asking?
Some dude on Craigslist.
My God.
I think it's time for us to end this episode because I think it looks like all of us are just like done.
My back is starting to hurt.
So is mine. Talking about chiropractors, I'm so, you're like, hey, Eddie, you should get your spine aligned, and I'm like,
Yes.
oh, I think I might have
could
to.
use it right now.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind getting massage, but I have that fear of like, oh, I'm gonna let out a fart and it's gonna stink.
Get too relaxed.
Exactly. Get too relaxed, just, you know.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's stuff they've
The silent
already.
but deadly, you know.
Oh man.
It's
Oh,
more the
jeez.
embarrassment.
Febreze.
Like fuck, I'm sorry. Drop a $5 tip.
I know one thing that you and I wanted to try, that cryo freezing, whatever it's called,
Oh yeah,
the ice bath.
I would love to do that.
Like we go to like a super intense workout, and then we go do that.
It helps speed up recovery phenomenally. Fucking Floyd Mayweather used to do that.
But he can't read.
What? What's
kidding.
that got to do with? And Eddie?
Anyway,
Way to deter a conversation.
that's my
Fucking
job.
hell.
That's why I
the
started a
whole-
podcast.
The whole point of the cryo freezing chamber is that they only let you in for like 90 seconds max, but that just gets the blood flow circulating, and it helps a lot with like the next day you're not gonna have like a lot of lactic acid, you know, you're not gonna be just as sore, you know.
I'm nervous to do it.
I would love to do that. I love the cold.
I know, I do too. More than you.
Yeah,
But I don't know.
it's a love-hate relationship.
You still remember that trip to Houston, right?
Which one?
The most recent one. When we went with Gabby.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when we jumped in the pool. And that was a big mistake.
Yeah, that was
It was-
Playboy.
Yeah, it was genius us. Well, how cold was it outside?
It was like 70.
70? Low
But
70s?
in the water, it was colder.
Yeah, the water was significantly colder. I think what it would a cold front had just passed by.
Yeah.
Like it was warming
Every
up
time
outside.
I'm in
but-
Houston, some bullshit has to happen.
Yeah, I still remember when we went on that trip. Did you go on the trip senior year?
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't.
That was probably for the best. I
well,
would have banged broads. To be
anyway.
Gotta work in mysterious ways.
We went
That
into
was
the
probably
pool.
beneficial on my end.
Most people stayed in the hot tub because it was cold outside. It was a cold front, and the rest of us were like, "Let's be fucking rebels." We went to the pool.
Polar Bear Club over here.
Yeah, our lips were like all purple. We're just like, yeah, the water is great. Like, y'all a bunch of pussies for not jumping in. They're like, nah, we're gonna stay in
You
here.
know what? I'm gonna let you go, Jack.
That was pretty much us. Like we were like, every single time, just like, all right. It happens every time we're near water. Barton Springs Pool in Austin.
Oh yeah,
That one was great though. Water
that was
so
a good
nice.
kind. It was nature's own.
Yeah, but I still remember like in Houston trying to jump into the pool or like just trying to slowly, just like, okay, slowly, and then we're just like, we look at each other.
Nope.
Fuck it, jumped in, and we come out. We're like, it's great. And Gabby was just like, I'm gonna stay out here.
Yeah, she's a smart one.
Nope.
I want to go back. I want to go to the beach. I haven't been there in a while. Feel the water, feel the waves. And then on your way home, you still feel like you're in the waves.
I think that's where I had my best naps.
On the way home from the beach? Or
No,
at the
like,
beach?
I would literally get out of work and just drive over there, and then take a nap for 3 hours.
At the beach?
Yeah.
Damn.
Pull out an umbrella,
Just
take a nap for 3 hours.
Just feel listen to the ocean. Just.
Exactly. I felt so recharged after that. I'm like, okay, I'm good. I'm good.
I don't know how to
I
do
did
it.
that for like 2 weeks. Not every day, like every other day. Yeah, it was great.
That
Like
was
5 years ago. Like, guys,
that was pretty nice when I was able to do that and when I worked in Corpus, because I worked like I'd get out of work and it'd just be 10 minutes to North Beach. Of course, North Beach sucks because that's where you're like stepping on all the shards of shells and shit.
needles and
Yeah,
Probably.
probably
but it was
condoms.
but you were like right there at the ocean. So it was just nice to sit down and you hear the water and you're sitting in the sand, in the good sand, before you step out into the
In the North Sand.
to the floor is lava.
Yeah. You like the beach, Andrea? No.
No,
Not a beach
I
goer.
did not a beach fan.
No.
I don't like sometimes I will want to go, and if I ever do want to go, then y'all better fucking come because that's the only time I'm gonna go. But I don't know.
It's gonna be a blood moon tonight. She will request.
Oh, the monsters are coming back to life.
I'm not a big fan of water, and then
Nature water, not big water.
Big water. Where's Alan? when
Big
you need
water,
him?
good. Nature water, bad.
yeah, and then I feel like it's always just like a mess. Like sand gets everywhere.
It's dry. It's rough.
Course.
Of course. It gets everywhere.
Yeah, I'm just not a big fan. I'm not a big fan, but like once in a long ass time, I want to go.
I very much want to get just an Airbnb or a hotel room right next to the beach.
And
That
just
way,
stay in there.
just stay. That way we can stay in the room. Oh, look, the beach is right there. I'm staying here though. No, so that way you can just stay at the beach and then not worry about because the drive home can suck. Oh, it does.
It does.
Because you're tired.
Screw that, yeah. You're just
You're
waiting.
exhausted. You're driving, and then
Everyone has the same idea.
everybody else is taking a nap, and you're just there
They see you
"I
packing
have
your
to stay
shit.
awake."
Yeah. And it's like a plague of locusts. He's packing his shit, everyone. And then it looks like
However, I feel like immediately going in, taking a shower, getting into bed, bliss. Like that sounds amazing to me, and I want to do that. Maybe when things start
this
heating up.
summer.
This summer, the beach, great.
When Andrea feels like it.
You might be waiting
Oh,
a couple
God.
years.
Holy shit.
Yeah, we can go without her. Fuck it. I'll bring all this shit. We'll film a podcast over there.
There you go. But not even with the hotel.
Not
That's just,
No, the hotel, yeah. I'll
Okay.
stay in there though.
I honestly wouldn't mind. Taking the podcast equipment there.
People are gonna the fuck are they doing? What is all this?
Making a porno.
It's gonna look like that because I'm gonna take the studio lights and shit.
I don't want to be disturbed. You understand? Pay
I
good
need-
money for that.
I need the three
This
rooms
room.
right
I was
next
about
to
to
each
say.
other. So nobody bothers us.
Put the
I
do
want
not
this-
disturb sign on all three of them. I also want the rooms above and below us. Oh, no. I did that recently. Well, hold on.
Whoa.
I would. I just.
Eddie. Clapping cheeks.
That was part
Come
of
on,
it.
I gotta
But
hype you up. Come on.
It kind of happened, but my plan was to just go to Brownsville, and I got a hotel room just for the fuck of it, and it was
You're
nice.
like Pablo Escobar's waiting, just looking out at the sea.
No, I
on
got
the bed.
I got a hotel room just to change things up, and it very much it was great. It was awesome. I had an amazing sleep.
What you just described. You all right? Cramp.
Yeah.
What you just described was someone that's in a bad relationship and wishing they were single. I wish I could just do this. Oh wait.
Pretty much. Well, I mean, I met up with somebody there. We had, we did our thing, whatever, had fun, and I just had a great sleep. I was like, it's like a mini vacation just for the night. I brought my PlayStation as well.
Recharge the batteries, change the scenery, you know?
Very, very much a recharge, and it was bliss. It was really good. I'm really glad I went, and I'm thinking I should probably do it again.
I'd encourage it, you know?
Yeah, cause I mean, even if it's not to Brownsville again. But
I'm the type of person that if you put me like in a submarine for 8 months, I wouldn't mind it at all. But I can see why people would like to, you know, venture out and do shit.
yeah, I mean, I'm not saying like I said, it doesn't need to be in Brownsville, but I very much decided, you know what? But it has to be like a decent hotel. Nothing crazy. It was just a Marriott.
The Four Seasons are better. This guy. Can you hear this guy right now?
My boss used to manage at Four Seasons. But you know, just get a decent hotel. I'd probably get one like in Weslaco. That'd probably be enough.
No lie, when Alan used to visit over here, and he would have like the hotel by the airport, and like for the whole weekend, I would just go meet up with him over there, and we'd just have a beer outside. That was really nice.
I should probably do that like one day. That was like my tradition. Every time I worked in the refineries, when I knew it was like my last day, the night before, I'd get like the best hotel I could get that I could afford, and obviously like and just live it up with whatever they got. It was really nice. I think the most I ever spent on one was like I spent like $800 for the night.
Damn.
I mean, yeah, but you guys remember how tired I'd be when I would visit down here, and I'd be like, well, I'm gonna cook for y'all, and then my face, like I fall asleep on the grill, just.
I think you have enough burns. This guy's a fucking magnet over here.
Yeah, if you wonder what's wrong with my beard right here, it's just burned.
Jesus Christ.
But it was. I think I should do that again. Or what if we just save this? Or I guess I could just save it up and we can just go to the beach, get a Airbnb or hotel room.
Split it. I've never been to an Airbnb, so that'd be nice.
Yeah, we technically did when we went to Austin, but all we did was use Airbnb to get a hotel room.
Yeah.
Which is really stupid.
Hey, we got a better deal.
I will say this though, after talking to some people in like the hotel industry, whatever, always go for, like, if you're gonna make a reservation, sure, you'll get the better prices from like Priceline or whatever, but if you can, reserve it directly from the hotel.
Oh yeah, I had a bad experience with Booking.com. Fuck you guys.
Yeah.
I reserved one night for a micro hotel, and then we found out that they canceled the event. So I was like, okay. So I called micro hotel, the one that I was gonna stay at. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna show up, so cancel my reservation. It's like, okay, it looks good on our end, thanks anyway. And then I didn't get my money back. So their timeline for micro hotel is like 48 hours, but booking is like 24 hours.
Oh.
That whole, like, their time constraints are different. They don't match up. So I didn't get my money back. I was like, oh well, fuck it.
That sounds
I
annoying
guess.
as fuck. But yeah, the reason you do that, you just go directly with the hotels because they'll treat you better.
Really?
I think that's the thing. Like they'll treat you better because the other. If I remember correctly, again, grain of salt, but they take a huge chunk of the profit from the hotel if you use their services. Like that's how they're able to get you like that low of a price, and then the hotel is just like bitter. You're just like, fuck it.
I thought it was mutual, because like, aren't you creating like higher traffic volume? Not at all. So in the end, they didn't help.
Well, they don't, like, imagine this. Let's say you're selling your product $10. It's $10. You're selling it for $10. It takes you $5 or like $4 to make it. And then suddenly you decide somebody like wants to sell it for you. They take like $5, and you only get $5 a cut. You get $1 profit or something like that.
I mean, they could
Something
just say
crazy.
no.
I mean, is it
Right.
really that easy? I mean, people
I
are
don't
gonna
know.
want the prices. I
Well,
think
if they're not helping, you know.
I think they might be like too big. I don't know. I really don't know how it works. I think it's pretty much like they don't contract with the hotel. I think this is pure speculation. I haven't done research on this yet, but I think it's pretty much like, oh, I could just make my own company. You book with me, and then I'll book with them, like through you or through me, and I'll tell you whatever price you want to hear, and then I guess somehow negotiate with them. I don't know how it works.
Can I tell you guys something? Can I open up here just a bit? I wanted to be a travel agent, like in middle school. I was like, oh, that looks like a neat job, you know? And then further down the line in high school, oh, they just completely like did away with it.
Because of what,
I'm
the
like,
internet?
dreams shattered.
My dreams are shattered.
Because it was because of the internet? They got
Yeah,
so big that they weren't really needed anymore.
All of them, all the booking apps.
Yeah, you needed to win the showcase on Price is Right for that to even mean anything anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the closest thing to travel.
Like I know they
agent.
do like vacation trip things, but I mean that's a small market, you know.
Yeah,
It sucks.
I don't know, but I think I'm gonna do that soon. Maybe it's just a small hotel like in McAllen, like on the day that I open, like the following day, and get a little extra sleep. That way, just I'm awake. Oh, look at that! 15 minutes away is my work. Let's just go. I think I'm gonna do that.
I wouldn't mind like Airbnbs, you know, change of scenery, you know.
Mm-hmm. We'll do that. Whenever we get the chance, like maybe. I mean, we don't have to like plan this months ahead of time. It's not like Austin.
Yeah.
But-
Also escape rooms. I would love to do an escape room. I think we have enough GoPros to.
We can't take them in there.
No.
No. No shit, dude. We can't like post the answers online.
I don't even know how they work. Maybe they just have like just one set, and then that's it. And that's why they're like, no, we can't. Like you'd think they'd just change up the set, the clues,
I mean, that's not exactly
the
easy.
objects.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's like your whole business, wouldn't it be?
Probably not as frequently as you think.
Probably not.
There's different rooms, but I mean, you still don't want to give away like have a way for them to people to give away the answers to the puzzles. I mean, you can try it again, and pretty much just like speed run it, but you can't like
That sucks.
put the answers out there. No escape room's gonna let you take any cameras in there. We can do it. I'm down, so we can talk about it here, but we can't film it.
Never mind then.
You don't want to do it otherwise?
Yeah. Fuck it.
I liked it. I had a very good time doing it. It was only me and one other person, but it was a lot of fun. But
It's mainly for the content for me. Otherwise, nah,
yeah,
I'm good.
no cameras allowed. They'll ban you.
That sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what do you call it? It's like my last hurrah, cause like it's my last time I get a special discount for employees, and it's on my birthday, and we sell those Ray-Bans with hidden cameras in them. So I was thinking maybe doing that, but the catch is like it only records 30 seconds, purposely for like social media platforms. And I would think like if I record over 20 minutes in 4K, then it's just gonna burn up my my head.
I wouldn't do it. Even if we had even if it could record the entire thing, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Because
I guess.
I think it ruins the fun. I mean, if I go to an escape room but I know the answers to it, what's the fucking point?
Yeah, I was like, that's why it'd be a smart idea to change things up a bit. instead of having just one escape room. Just
I mean, they have multiples. Like, there's one scenario. There's like multiple scenarios you can do, but I don't like the idea of like spoiling something like that. Because when I like going in like completely blind, like you have no idea what to expect. That's like part of the fun in it. Especially because the story to the one I went to was that we were kidnapped and we woke up there. Like they put a blindfold on you, and then like you wake up, quote unquote, in there, and you're chained to like a bed frame. And you have to find the key, and you have to like, find your way out. And it was like we didn't find our way out. It was only me and one other person. There was way too many puzzles for us to solve. Like when I had thought we were gonna be close. I was like, well, we did quite a bit. Like maybe like how close were we? Like nope.
like 6 out of 20.
Pretty much. It's like, all right, after
the hour's up.
like after this, the next thing you guys would have done would be this, and then it opens this door, not the exit door, this door to another room, and then there's all these different things you need to do here, and then you get a code, and then you come back outside, and then you put the code to the door, and then it opens that door, and you're out. And I was like, yeah, we there's no way in hell we could have done all this in an hour with just us two. It was still cool though. It was still fun. Because if you want them to, because they'll ask you like, do you want us to give you like tell you the answer now? Like now that the hour is over.
Do you think you'd come back?
I'd absolutely go back.
But you know the answer.
I can't remember all that shit. Plus, like I said, they have different scenarios. It's been over 2 years since I went, so.
Yeah, because I saw it, what do you call it, driving back from work, and I'm like, okay, they just opened it up again. Dope. Might do it.
Yeah, we just need to reserve it, and I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the bigger the group, the better. So. All right, well, it's about time to end it. Well, it has been for about the past 13 minutes, but
all right. It's okay, we'll just cut it out. No.
But anyway, we're not experts in any of the things we talked about. I mean, we said it multiple times. But,
Had to.
So take what we said with a grain of salt.
Until next time, guys.
Until next week, guys. We'll see y'all then. Bye-bye.